In this lesson, we'll look at how to dynamically generate components based off of data. This is something you'll find you'll need to do often when building applications. It could be, for example, building lists of data, rendering panels or cards based off of data sets, those kinds of things. There are two main methods of doing it. In the first part, we'll be discussing the repeater component type. So for this lesson, I have this data set over here, which contains two objects with 3 keys in each, prefix, suffix, and color. And we're going to render a label containing this prefix and suffix as the caption, and we'll add a border around the label with this color. So what we need to do is start a new component called a repeater, and we're just going to inject that data over here. So a repeater can be given static data. There's also other ways you can define your data, which we won't discuss in this lesson. And then we need to define how each row of the data should look. To do that, we specify row MDA. And row MDA is just a component. So I could, for example, just give this label with a hard-coded caption. And we see 2 being rendered because there are 2 records in the data set. So we can access values inside the record. So for each component that's rendered, for each respective record, we can access the record through one of 2 ways. The first way is round braces row data dot prefix, for example. This injects the string value because it's round braces. So there we get the prefix, hello, and it. You can also go insert the suffix. So we see the prefix and suffix. We can also do curly braces, and that's when you need to do direct injection. So if you have a boolean, for example, so let's do this, enabled true and enabled false. Let's change these to inputs and make the caption a placeholder instead, so we can see the effect. So the first one should be enabled, the second one not, and we can do that by passing in enabled, and this will now be curly braces row data dot enabled. So we see the first one is editable, the second one is not. If we had done this, they're both enabled because we've injected the string, so the enabled value has essentially become the string true or the string false, which is not what we want. We want to use the curly braces.